Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sydney Window, and today's video is going to be my first of 2020, and it is going to be one that I've actually kind of like browsed YouTube and I haven't actually found anything along this lines as of yet. Anyway, let me just tell you what the video is before I carry on rambling. I'm going to be going through the best and the worst trends of the decade. I'm going to go through a few like beauty, a few fashion and a few like general trend. Putting it out there, this is my own opinion. I'm not coming out there to insult anyone, because if anyone likes the trend that I'm going to like say I don't like, it's not because I'm not saying I don't like you. Well, just my opinion, to be honest, and I'm quite a opinionated person, so there's not many trends that I did like already. Then please would you like and subscribe to my channel. It would really mean the world to me. I'm trying to be productive with my channel this year. I can do this. Comment down below if whether you agree with me on the best and worst trends. So anyway, without further ado, without me rambling any further, let's get into the video. Okay, so I've literally just been like brainstorming on my phone a few trends that I can think of, and I'm going to start with best. I'm going to go best worst, kind of like that. So with the best, I think I'm going to start with a makeup item trend. So one of my favourite makeup trends of the decade has got to be a warm eyeshadow. I don't know about you, but I definitely started this decade not wearing any makeup. I was literally 12. So for me, this decade has been like a definite growing up. 10 years, I mean the next 10 years may be a lot different, but I definitely started off with the whole dark eyeliner vibe, the cool toned eyeshadows, which definitely didn't go for my eye type. Now again, if you like cool eyeshadows, I'm not coming at you, but warm eyeshadow trend was definitely one of my favourites. If you literally look through my eyeshadow collection, you will literally see that every single palette I own is warm toned. Naked Heat, Anastasia Beverly Hills, both of their palettes. I've got Jaclyn Hill's palette, Beauty Bay Fiery palette, a few MAC palettes I've got. They've literally all got warm tones in them. I just feel like they complement the eyes so much more. They bring out the colour in eyes. I've got hazel eyes, so, and just in general I feel like warm eyes will really suit a lot of skin tones. I mean, I'm not coming at my mum, but my mum loves cool tone eyeshadows, so I gave her my smoky Urban Decay Smoky palette. I gave her a few palettes I just weren't going to reach for anymore. I feel like they make my eyes look dark and heavy because I've already got really small eyes, so I didn't need any more of that. But yeah, warm eyeshadows, definitely a good one. So I think it's only fair that I go for a worst trend, makeup trend if you will. And that is the extremely light powdered under eye. Definitely not for me. I mean, if you will remember Kim Kardashian's little phase where she posted that picture and she had like bright white under eyes and like red cheeks, and I was just like, no. I mean I could definitely say I was guilty of it. I'm probably guilty of most of the worst trends in this video. Yeah, so I literally used to put really light eyeshadow on just to make my under eye look bright. Used to use that powder that would like flash back really bad. Not good. So I was definitely part of that trend, but that is just a trend for me that I could just not get on board with constantly now. Now I look back here, it's like, oh my god, what is that? God, seriously. But yeah, that's definitely got to be one of my worst makeup trends. Now moving on, I'm going to go to a fashion item. I think I'm going to go with one of the best fashion items. Now for me, this one has kind of come like recently to me, the last year, but I honestly think it's been one of my fave trends. I'm literally obsessed with it, and it is definitely the mini bag, or just mini items. Who doesn't love miniature? Yeah, so I've literally just got one of those little white bags on insert a clip, and I've got a few little mini ones that you kind of just hold. I mean, people say they're pointless, they really don't fit much in them. I literally can get my bank card in it and that's it. But I don't care. I feel like they're a fashion statement. They look really cute with a nice little dress, nice little outfit. In pictures, I mean, literally seen them all over the internet in the past year now. But I've got to say, it's one of my favourite trends. It's overtaken most of the trends of the decade. I mean, to be honest, most of the trends I'm going to say are the worst trends, because when you look back, you're like, what yeah, must say I did love the mini bag. Definitely, I mean, I'm no fashion expert, I am not that great at fashion, because I was obsessed. I love the little clear ones as well, I think they're so cute. I need to get one of them. And now moving on, I'm going to go on to one of the worst fashion trends. Now I must say that this is one that I am extremely guilty of, and I'm going to insert lots of pictures now of me doing it. And that is the low rise and crop top. I think I must say a lot of girls probably are still guilty of this now, and I can honestly say I was extremely guilty of it. Low rise jeans, low rise shorts, little crop top that literally covered my boobs, my whole midriff out. I just think, no, it's not attractive. So bad. Honestly, looking back at some photos before I was making this video, and I was just looking at them and I was just like, what? I just can't. Why I thought that was cute, I just don't know. Honestly, so bad, but I think we've all been guilty of it. Definitely when we were at school, I think I thought it was really cool to have my midriff out before everyone took the mick out of my belly button, because I have a really weird belly button, so it kind of put me off. But yeah, definitely got to say, the whole midriff thing, I mean, I wasn't the only one that did it. A lot of celebrities was doing it at that time, I mean, as you can see, but definitely not attractive. Next, I'm going to go on to one of the best like viral trends that I just really enjoyed in the year. It had to be the mannequin challenge. The mannequin challenge kind of went viral in like 2016, I'm pretty sure, and me and my family thought it was hilarious. I remember one Christmas we literally just did it as a joke, and then it ended up getting really out of hand. We were doing them at like 4 in the morning. But yeah, I thought it was really funny. I liked watching them on Facebook, like seeing what people do. I mean, it went viral really quick. But yeah, I think that was one of my favourite trends of the decade. Now moving on to one of the worst trends, the floss. Now the floss really got on my nerves, I'm not going to lie to you. I just thought everyone was doing it everywhere, wherever you go, in clubs, people my age, like 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 30-year-olds, all flossing. And to be honest, I think it annoys me even more because I can't do it very well. If I could do it, it might be another story, but I just can't. My little cousin, however, is sick at it. But yeah, the floss just really got on my nerves. Like wherever I went, it was people were flossing. Even when I was at uni, people were doing it in the clubs. It's like, no. Right, okay, so moving back to makeup. Best, now I'm just going to say, this is like probably my absolute favourite makeup trend of the whole decade. You're right, love. Of the decade, and that has got to be highlight. You can't really see my highlight here. Oh, you can. Beaming highlight, strobe highlight, highlight all over my body, highlight on my face, nose, chin, cheekbones. I love highlighter, and honestly I think it was the best makeup trend of the decade for me. And to be honest, this is an acquired taste, because I've heard a few people say they hate highlighter, they don't get it when it's too much. I mean, my granddad, my granddad's a bit different, but my granddad actually was like, what's on your face? I posted a picture of me in Greece, and he was like, what was that? It was highlight, granddad, you need to get with it. It was like, oh, it just looked like a strobe. It's like, yeah, that's the point. Yeah, highlighter definitely was one of my absolute favourite trends, and I was one of them people that got obsessed with it. Ofra palettes, best highlighters in the world. Yeah, literally one of the best highlighters in the world. And I mean, I do still know a few people that just didn't really like it. They like looking matte. I mean, my friend Harriet, she's got different skin tone to me. She likes highlighter, but not as much as me, because she likes her face to look matte, unlike me, who wants to look dewy and wet all over like a grease ball. Literally disgusting. But anyway, moving on from that, highlighter, definitely one of the top makeup trends. And then I'm going to go into one of my last makeup product, one of the worst makeup trends that I definitely partook in. and that is the bottom eyeliner. Bottom like black, smoky, really harsh, really strong eyeliner. I'll probably find a picture of myself doing it and insert a clip, but I was one of them that drew it all the way around my eyes so it looked like I had like tiny little eyes. But I went through this phase where like my mum and dad wouldn't let me wear makeup to school, and I was like 15 at this point. Everyone else wearing makeup and I looked like a bloody, I don't know, chinchilla. I looked disgusting. So I used to like get to school early, go to the toilets and get out like this little black eyeliner from Rimmel, just like draw around my eyes, put a bit of mascara on, boom, you got a perfect look. And then I used to go to the toilets in tutor, take it off and walk home. That is pure like, what's the word I'm looking for? Dedication. That trend was just not on for me. I mean, everybody had eyeliner like I did. It was this black, thick eyeliner in your waterline. It was just horrible. It made me look so gothy. So that was definitely one of the worst trends of the decade for me. And I mean, I do use it now, but like quite small, and or I use a brown eyeliner. I think I don't like it too harsh. So now moving on to another best fashion item. Now to be honest, I found this really hard because there was a lot of fashion statements I really loved in the last year, like big teddy bear coats, puffer jackets, leather look jeans, camo trousers, neon, yeah, the Alexander McQueen trainers. There was a lot of styles that I really enjoyed, so I found it quite hard, but I wanted to pinpoint to something that I literally have loved from most of the decade that has just not gone out of style for me, that I wear a lot, and I have probably the last 4 or 5 years now. And that's got to be a flared trouser. Now to say that I have got into trousers in about 2016, I'd say. I just thought they were so cool, like nipped in at the waist, went straight down, made my bum look nice. I've got some stripy ones, and to be honest with you, they've literally just gone never out of style for me. I love a flared trouser, or any trouser for that matter, so I'll try and insert a few clips of me wearing a lot of trousers, but especially the flared ones. I feel like they flatten my short legs really nicely, and I've just enjoyed trousers, to be honest. Like, it's so nice to not be in jeans. I mean, I miss wearing trousers now because it's cold, so I don't really, because the little like, I'll get like cold legs, but honestly they're effortless to me. I wear them in the day with flip-flops, out in town with heels. I'd wear them to the shop with trainers. I just love flared trousers. So yeah, when I was trying to think of something that I've literally loved for quite a few years now that has really been a staple in my wardrobe, it's definitely trousers. I've got so many in my wardrobe, it's actually a joke, and I just can't throw any of them out, even though half of them don't fit me anymore. So that is definitely going to be one of my favourite trends of the decade. Right, moving on to worst. This is one that I've been very guilty of, but I'm pretty sure they're still in my wardrobe. I'll have to see if I can find it. Did I throw them? I'm gonna look. The UGG. Honestly, even just looking at this, I'm like, why? I mean, I know they're so warm. Right, to be honest, it's not all Uggs. I mean, I don't mind the short ones. I probably wouldn't buy them anymore. Don't mind the short ones at all, but the long ones, honestly, I used to live in these, and they used to all like fall down the side, so I used to like walk on the side of my feet. I looked like a bloody idiot. And honestly, just these bit of your feet, they make you look clumpy, and make you look, I don't know if I could find any pictures of me wearing any Uggs, but I will have a little look, and if I do find some, then you will see it inserted. But honestly, I used to live in Uggs, absolutely live in them. I used to wear them everywhere, and now I just think, why? I mean, this video is a whole big why, to be honest. Definitely the whole Ugg situation is just out. I mean, yes, I probably would, but I wouldn't mind the short ones. I think the short ones are all right because they're like round your ankle, but I don't want the ones up to my knee because I just feel like, no. That's definitely got to be one of the worst ones of the decade. And I would say I was into Uggs definitely from the start. It's like 2010. I don't know, how old was I then? I mean, I got these in year 9, and I'd say I was still wearing them in year 11. How old was I then? 16. So definitely like 6 years, solid 6 years. What was I thinking? I'm gonna go on to another best fashion item now. I mean, it's just quite hard because I was going to say mules, but like clear heels, which I do love, but they've kind of only come into my life in the last year, a bit like the mini bags. What I'm going to go for, which I've got written down, is the big sunglasses. Anyone that knows me knows since I was at school pretty much, like 2010, 11, I always owned massive sunglasses. They just suit my face so much better than little ones, and they've all kind of come back into the last couple years when you get like the big up cap ones, and to be honest, I'm living because for a bit the little ones were in. The little ones just weren't for me. I honestly love big sunglasses. They just suit me. I think that has been another continuous favourite statement for the last 10 years. I'll have to find mine. One sec. The lighting's gone for a little bit, but these are like a recent pair that I got just literally from Primark. They were a pair from Quay, Australia, that I really wanted last year and I couldn't really afford them, so I was like, Primark. And honestly, I literally feel amazing when I wear these, but I just feel like they never go out of fashion. I mean, I know that the little sunglasses are definitely in at the minute, and I can't say that I jumped on that bandwagon because I think I'd look like an absolute knob. But and then I'm just going to end on one more worst trend of the decade. There is two that I could choose from. I mean, one of them I'll just say is the black choker stage that I went through. Not cute. I'm gonna go with the slogan tee, the super dry top. I'm just gonna insert many clips here of me in super dry tops. I was obsessed. I think I owned about at least 10 to 15 super dry tops. And I had a couple Hollister, but I didn't so much mind them. It was definitely the super dry one. I had this one, it was like green, and it had like a navy blue fuzzy writing on it, and I thought it was so cool. Like, I actually used to wear it to school on uniform day, like hi, with my skinny jeans and my Ugg boots. But yeah, I was literally obsessed with them. I've actually got one left that I have kept, which I did really like, that I sleep in, and that's literally it. But I did have a lot. I had a purple one, a navy one, a white one with green, an orange one, green one with the blue fuzzy. No, 2011. It's literally a year in the decade, but I'd say it lasted till I was about 16. No, yeah, 15 maybe. So that was definitely one of the worst trends of the decade. And I did just want to end this video on one good, not really a trend, but one good point of the year, just to end it on a nice good point. That me, the last 10 years have been a lot of growing up. I've gone through my teens, I've gone through uni, and I feel like I've come out the other end with really good friends for life, better makeup skills, better fashion skills, and life skills. I feel like the last decade was definitely the teaching of the rest of my life, and now the next decade is gonna be good. Hopefully I'm gonna be moving out, settling down, becoming a lawyer, and I'm really looking forward to that stage of my life, even though at the end of it I'm going to be 32, and that is disgusting. Oh, be with me. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video going through the best and the worst trends of the decade. I hope it was a little bit funny and it made you think about what you were doing in the decade as well. If you did like this video, please like and comment below whether you agree with me or disagree, or what you think your worst and best trends of the decade were, and I'll see you for my next video, and happy 2020. Bye.